Binomial theorem is important chapter JEE point of view. Before going to do this binomial expansion, you need to know few things like what is n factorial, what is NCERT, what are the formulas related to NCERT. All those things we will use very frequent. So I just want to go with those important points, theory points, which are required to understand binomial theorem. Factorial notation. What is n factorial? N factorial is defined as product of first n natural numbers. N factorial is defined as product of first n natural numbers. Simply, we will write like this: n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into and so on into 3 into 2 into 1. You can observe these are product of first n natural numbers. The same thing I will write in reverse order. I will start from 1 so that it looks good. N factorial is product of first n natural numbers. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into and so on into n. For example, 1 factorial is there. What is 1 factorial? 1 factorial is 1 only. What about 2 factorial? 2 factorial is 1 into 2. 1 into 2 is 2. 3 factorial. What is 3 factorial? 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1 also you can write, or 1 into 2 into 3 also you can write. 1 into 2 into 3 is 6. Here whatever I am writing, you try to memorize these things instead of calculating every time. We can save the time. 4 factorial is there. 4 factorial is product of first 4 natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. 5 factorial. 5 factorial. Better remember that 4 factorial. What is 4 factorial? Directly you need to say 24. Better memorize these things. 5 factorial. Product of first 5 natural numbers. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. That equal to 120. 6 factorial. 6 factorial is what? 6 factorial is product of first 6 natural numbers, right? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6. Here 5 factorial is 120 na? 120 into 6, 720. Better memorize these things every time. 6 factorial means directly you need to memorize it is 720. Okay. Next 7 factorial. 7 factorial. 7 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7. If you multiply all these things, 720 into 7, what you will get? 5040, 5040. Till here at least you memorize. No need of all 8 factorial, 9 factorial, 10 factorial. I am not asking you to memorize, but at least these things you need to memorize because we use this very frequently. Okay, what is 4 factorial? 24. What is 6 factorial? 720. What is 7 factorial? 5040. 0 factorial is what? 0 factorial is defined as 1. This is the special case. 0 factorial is defined as 1. This is the definition. Definitions you cannot question. 0 factorial is defined as 1. So from now onwards, wherever you see 0 factorial, there directly we will write 1. So 0 factorial value is 1 because it is defined like that. We use this also very frequently. For example, n factorial is there. N factorial can be written as n into product of first n natural numbers na, n minus 1 into n minus 2 into and so on 3 into 2 into 1. Instead of writing like this, n factorial can be written as n into whatever the things are there here, that is n minus 1 factorial. N factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial. Okay, or n factorial can also be written as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. I hope you are understanding. See, n factorial, I written these two terms and then whatever these things are there, this is nothing but n minus 2 factorial. I hope you are understanding. All these are n factorial only. N factorial can be written like this: n into n minus 1 factorial. N factorial can be written like this: n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. Are you getting the point? Suppose you need to calculate 6 factorial divided by 5 factorial. How you will write it as? The 6 factorial is there now, that can be written as 6 into 5 factorial. In the denominator 5 factorial, this 5 factorial will get cancelled. So this is 6. You can write like this. I hope you understand this regarding factorial. Note point: when it comes to factorial notation, you need to know that 2 factorial plus 3 factorial equal to 5 factorial. Is it correct? These are not equal. You can easily check. 2 factorial is what? 2 factorial is 2. 3 factorial is 6. 5 factorial is what? 5 factorial is 120. Memorize these things, right? 5 factorial is 120, right? So you can easily observe that these are not equal. Next one question, we'll take one example. They given like this: x divided by 6 factorial plus 1 divided by 7 factorial equal to 1 divided by 6 factorial. Then what is x? 6 factorial, I'll keep it like this, plus 1 divided by 7 factorial is there, na? That 7 factorial can be written as 7 into 6 factorial equal to 1 divided by 6 factorial. Okay, now left hand side part you observe, I can take 1 by 6 factorial common. Only factorial alone we cannot take common, but 6 factorial is one number. 6 factorial is 720 now. 1 by 720 I can take common. Okay, you take 1 by 6 factorial common in left hand side part. If you take 1 by 6 factorial common, what you will get? X plus 1 by 7 equal to 1 divided by 6 factorial. Now you can observe this 1 by 6 factorial will get cancelled. What you got here? X plus 1 by 7 equal to 1. X equal to 1 minus 1 by 7. X equal to 6 divided by 7. So related to this factorial notation, what points you need to consider? N factorial. What is n factorial? N factorial is product of first n natural numbers. And you need to memorize these things up to 7 factorial at least. No sir, I will memorize 8 factorial means okay, you are welcome. Okay. And n factorial can be written like this. N factorial can be written like this, or n factorial can be written like this, or n factorial can be written like this. And you remember this point, this type of things doesn't work in taking common or something like that, doesn't work in factorial notation. Okay, something like this 2 into 5 factorial is there, that I'll write it as 10 factorial means it doesn't work. 2 into 5 factorial is 10 factorial means no. Factorial notation is over. Next about binomial coefficient. NCR formula, NPR formula you already learned. NCR is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial, right? This is also known as binomial coefficient. I'll tell you after binomial expansion why NCR is called binomial coefficient. All those things we'll discuss. Okay. Here, what about this r? In NCR, what you can say about r? Here r value is less than or equal to n. This denominator r is there now, that r value is less than or equal to n, and r value is greater than or equal to 0. R can be 0 also. So in NCR formula, r value is less than or equal to n, r value is greater than or equal to 0. Now I am not deriving this result. NCR is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. How to calculate 4C3? You want to calculate 4C3. How to calculate 4C3? As per this formula, 4C3 is 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 3, that is 1 factorial into 3 factorial, right? That equal to 4 factorial is there now. 4 factorial can be written as 4 into 3 factorial divided by 1 factorial into 3 factorial. Now that 3 factorial will get cancelled. 4 by 1 factorial is 4. So 4C3 value is what? 4. Another method is also there to calculate 4C3. You know that? What is that method? 4C3. 4C3 can be written as 4 by 3. Look here, 4C3 is there now. 4 by 3 into, now start writing decreasing numbers. In the numerator here 4 is there now. After 4, 4 minus 1, that is 3. Decreasing number 3 divided by, here 3 is there now. 3 minus 1, 2. Write 2 here into, now here 3 is there now. 3 minus 1, that is 2 divided by, now 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now you can see here this 3 will get cancelled, 2 will get cancelled, that is 4. I hope you are understanding what is happening, right? Suppose you need to calculate 5C2. To calculate 5C2, two methods are there. One is formula method, 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Okay, look here, 5C2 is there. Calculate 5C2 and answer please. 5C2 is what? 5C2 is 5 by 2 into 4. Once you got 1 in the denominator, you need to stop. After 2, you will get 1. Okay, this is 5 2s are 10. Suppose 7C1 is there. What is 7C1? 7C1 is what? 7 by 1. Correct? 7 by 1. Directly we got 1 in the denominator. Now you can write 7C1 is 7 by 1, that is 7. Here the point is, suppose you want to calculate 5C0, this formula doesn't work. This formula doesn't work. 5C0 means 5 by 0 if you write, it's meaningless, right? It is not defined actually. But 5C0 is defined. Suffix if 0 is there, whatever the trick I am saying, that is not useful, right? But however, 5C0 value is very easy. 5C0 value is 1. 5C0 value we can calculate by using direct formula. What is 5C0? 5C0 is 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 0 factorial is 5 factorial into 0 factorial. You know that 0 factorial value is 1. This 5 factorial will get cancelled. 0 factorial value is 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1. So 5C0 value is 1. Okay, that point also will come. NC0 value is 1, that point also will come. Now I just want to confirm you that you all understand how to calculate NCR easily. Suppose 10C5 is there. You can write like this. 10C5 is what? 10 by 5 into 9 by 4 into 8 by 3 into 7 by 2 into 6 by 1. You will just simplify this part and we will get 10C5 value. This is easy method than this. I believe that. What you say? NCR is same as NCN minus R. Very useful result. Very useful result. We use very frequently. NCR is same as NCN minus R. I'll just take RHS. I'll just derive this quickly. You know the formula of NCR, na? What is the formula of NCR? NCR is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. This is a NCR formula, right? Now you take this one RHS. What is RHS here? NC n minus r. You just expand this. What you will get? N factorial divided by n minus of n minus r into n minus r factorial. Okay. Now n factorial divided by, in the denominator you can see here this n will get cancelled, minus of minus will be plus. What you will get here? R factorial into n minus r factorial. Oh, you observe this is same as this. N factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Right? What is this? This is NCR. I hope you understand this. This is nothing but NCR. This is LHS. Therefore, NCR equal to NC n minus r. Very useful result. Very useful. How this result is useful? For example, you need to calculate 10C9, man. You need to calculate 10C9. Here you know that NCR is same as NC n minus r. 10C9 means what you will do generally? We will start writing like this. 10 by 9 into 9 by 8 into 8 by 7 into 7 by 6 into 6 by 5 into 5 by 4 into 4 by 3 into 3 by 2 into 2 by 1, and we will cancel all the terms. But as you know, NCR is same as NC n minus r. 10C9 is same as 10C n minus r. N minus r, that is 10 minus 9. 10 minus 9 is what? 10 minus 9 is 1. Right? 10C1. What is 10C1? 10C1 is nothing but 10 by 1, which is same as 10. See, by using this formula, we are easily calculate this. 10C9 value is same as 10C1. No need of that lengthy procedure. NC0 value is same as NCN. NCN. Because you know that formula, no? NCR is same as NCN minus R. So what about NC0? NC0 is same as NCN minus 0. What is that? This is nothing but NCN. NC0 is same as NCN, and NC0 value is 1. NC0 value is 1. NCN value also 1. From now onwards, wherever you see, somewhere you say 100 C0. What is the answer? 100 C0. 1. Not only that, 100 C100. That value is also 1. Okay. 7 C7, that is 1. 1000 C0, this value is 1. All those things we will get from this. NC0 is same as NCN. Both are equal to 1. In this only, I'll write one more. NC1 is same as NCN minus 1 is same as N. You know, these things we can easily say because you know the formula. NCR is same as NCN minus R. So NC1 is same as NCN minus 1. NC1 value, N. NC1 is n by 1, which is same as n. So somewhere while doing problem, you got something like this. 5C1. No need to calculate. Directly you can write 5. You got 100C1. What is 100C1? Directly 100. We are learning formulas related to NCR. NCR can be written as n by r into n minus 1 C r minus 1. NCR can be written as n by r into n minus 1 C r minus 1. For example, to explain this, I take 5C3. You take 5C3. Actually, 5C3 can be written as 5 by 3 into, look here, n minus 1. That is 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 is what? 5 minus 1 is 4. C. R minus 1. R minus 1 is what? 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, 5C3 can be written like this. Yes, it is correct only. Actually, you know that point now. 5C3 can be written like this. Look here, 5C3 can be written as 5 by 3 into, 4 by 2 into 3 by 1. You observe, this is 4C2. This is 4C2, 4 by 2 into 3 by 1. It can be understood easily. NCR divided by NCR minus 1 equal to n minus r plus 1 divided by r. This is one useful result. Something you got like this. 20C5 divided by 20C4. First point, Is this formula applicable to this? Is this formula applicable to this? You observe n is same. Look here, n, yes, n is same. R minus 1, R minus 1. Okay, here 5 is there, here 4 is there. In that case, we can use, yes, how you will write? Directly n minus r plus 1, 20, n is 20, r is 5, plus 1 divided by 5. If you simplify this, you will get the answer. 16 divided by 5 you will get. Let me prove this quickly. LHS, I'll take LHS. What is LHS? NCR divided by NCR minus 1. Okay, NCR formula, n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial whole divided by NCR minus 1. For this, you apply NCR formula, n factorial divided by n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial. Now you can observe in the numerator, this n factorial will get cancelled. Okay, what you will get from this? You will get like this. See, this is like 1 by a divided by 1 by b. 1 by a whole divided by 1 by b is what? This is b by a, correct? 1 by a divided by 1 by b is b divided by a. So what you will get? n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Okay, if you expand this, you observe this, n minus r plus 1 factorial. This can be written as n minus r plus 1 into, what is the next term? N minus r factorial. Please try to understand. This can be written like this. A numerator can be written as n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial into r minus 1 factorial. This r minus 1 factorial I written as it is. Okay, divided by, what is there in the denominator? N minus r factorial into, here r factorial is there, na? R factorial can be written as r into r minus 1 factorial. R factorial can be written as r into r minus 1 factorial. Okay, r into r minus 1 factorial. Now you can check here, this r minus 1 factorial will get cancelled. N minus r factorial also will get cancelled. What is remaining? N minus r plus 1 divided by, in the denominator you can observe r is there here. N minus r plus 1 divided by r. This is the RHS. This is the RHS. I hope you understand. NCR divided by NCR minus 1 is n minus r plus 1 divided by r. Sixth result, NCR minus 1. Last one is division. This is addition. Last one is what? NCR divided by NCR minus 1. Now this one is what? Sixth one, NCR plus NCR minus 1. You need to be thorough in these formulas, then only binomial coefficient simplifications will be easy. N plus 1 CR, very useful results. NCR plus NCR minus 1 is n plus 1 CR. Okay, I will derive this result. Okay, take LHS, NCR plus NCR minus 1. Okay, n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial plus n factorial divided by n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial. Okay, just take an LHS, applied NCR formula, right? Okay, now you can see here n factorial is there, here also n factorial is there. Okay, and here n minus r factorial is there, here also I can get n minus r factorial, here also I can get n minus r factorial. Okay, here just observe please this one, n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into, here this r factorial is there, na? You know that r factorial can be written as r into r minus 1 factorial. Just for purposefully I am writing this. R factorial can be written as r into r minus 1 factorial. In factorial notation we understand this now, right? R factorial is there. R factorial can be written as r into r minus 1 factorial. N factorial divided by, here this one is there, na? This one can be written as n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial into r minus 1 factorial. Now I'll take common from these two terms. Okay, right, you see this here n factorial is there, here also n factorial is there, n minus r factorial, n minus r factorial, r minus 1 factorial. These terms, these things are common in both the terms. Okay, you take them common, then what you will get? N factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r minus 1 factorial. If we take these things common, what things are remaining? Here what is remaining? R is remaining. Just R is remaining. Remaining all taken common. Okay, this is 1 by R. Actually 1 by R, not R. 1 by R. Okay, now n factorial already taken common. Okay, 1 divided by n minus r factorial, r minus 1 factorial, both taken common. So what is remaining here? Here remaining one is n minus r plus 1. These are the things remaining. Okay, n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r minus 1 factorial into, okay, simplify this, what you will get? R into n minus r plus 1. In the numerator what you will get? N minus r plus 1 plus r. Here plus r minus r will get cancelled, right? Plus r minus r will get cancelled. What is remaining in the numerator? You observe here what is there? N plus 1 is there. N plus 1 into n factorial. N plus 1 into n factorial is what? Is n plus 1 factorial, correct? So numerator part is what here? Numerator part is n plus 1 factorial whole divided by, observe this denominator part. You take this one and this one. Take this one and this one. What is this? n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial. N minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial. What is this? This is nothing but n minus r plus 1 factorial. N minus r plus 1 factorial, right? I'll write that. N minus r plus 1 factorial. Okay. Now r into r minus 1 factorial. R into r minus 1 factorial. R into r minus 1 factorial is what? That is nothing but r factorial. Actually, this is nothing but n plus 1 CR. See what I written here, that is nothing but n plus 1 CR. You expand this n plus 1 CR. Look here, n plus 1 factorial divided by n plus 1 minus r factorial into r factorial. I hope you got the point. Whatever I got here, that is nothing but n plus 1 CR. This is RHS. So here fifth one is what? NCR divided by NCR minus 1 is n minus r plus 1 divided by r. In case if you forgot, you can derive these things. Okay, NCR plus NCR minus 1 is n plus 1 CR. Next, one more important result is there. What is that? NCR equal to NCS. NCR equal to NCS. Then either R equal to S or R plus S equal to N. This is also useful result. Whenever you see that NCR equal to NCS, then R equal to S or R plus S equal to N. This also we can prove easily. For example, they given NCR equal to NCS. Na? You take that what they given? NCR equal to NCS they given. What are the chances these two will be equal? NCR equal to NCS. What are the chances? Suppose 10C5 equal to 10C question mark if I keep. What is the question mark you will say? If these two are equal, 10C5 equal to 10C something. What is that something means? So immediately what things comes to your mind? It is 5 only. It is 5 only. That means R equal to S. NCR equal to NCS means there is a chance. Directly we can say that R equal to S. Directly we can say that R equal to S. In case R is not equal to S. For example, you see this 10C4 is there. 10C4 is same as 10C6 actually. 10C4 is same as, we know that formula na. NCR is same as NCN minus R. We know this formula na. 10 minus 4 is 6. Right? 10C4 is same as 10C6. In this case, these two are equal. This is like NCR equal to NCS. But in this case, R is not equal to S. There is a case that R is not equal to S also exists. That is what I am trying to say. So NCR equal to NCS, there is a chance that R equal to S. If R equal to S, in that case, NCR equal to NCS. In case if R is not equal to S, suppose R is not equal to S, then R is not equal to S, and we know that NCR equal to NCS. NCS can be written as NCN minus S. NCS can be written as NCN minus S because we know the formula NCR equal to NCN minus R. Very, very useful result. NCS equal to NCN minus S. These two will be equal. These two will be equal. I hope you are understanding. Suppose 10C4 is equal to 10C6. Right? 10C6 means here you can see 10 minus 6 is 4. Now you try to understand this please. The simple thing only to understand. Right? What you got here? If NCR equal to NCS and R is not equal to S, then NCS can be written like this, NCN minus S. Now from this what you can write? You can write that R equal to N minus S. You can write this R equal to N minus S. From this, what is n? From this, what is n? N equal to r plus s. N equal to r plus s. That is what we written. NCR equal to NCS, then r equal to s, or r plus s equal to n. What is NCR? NCR is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. What is second one? NCR is same as NC n minus r. What is the third one? NC not value equal to NC n value equal to 1. NC 1 value, NC n minus 1 value equal to n. What is the fourth one? NCR can be written as n by r into n minus 1 cr minus 1. What is the fifth one? NCR divided by NCR minus 1 equal to n minus r plus 1 divided by r. What is the sixth one? NCR plus NCR minus 1 equal to n plus 1 CR. What is the seventh one? If NCR equal to NCS, then r equal to s or r plus s equal to n.